we were told that there are very specific areas for us to comment on. And then I guess that's what we'll do is Arab Spring, whether it's leading to food policy spring or food policy awakening. And what are some of the things that we could recommend to realize the food springs. And lastly, whether food policy is evidence enough based and what further research or policy discussion we could carry on. Now I'm going to divert my response a little bit. And I'm going to start by asking you. You are all here because you are interested in agriculture, you are interested in food security issues. I'm a manager that manages agriculture and environment program in the World Bank. Therefore, of course, I also believe these are important. But are they really? Is an agriculture the top priority for the development or for the government, national or regional agencies or international agencies? Now, I ask this question because here we are already converted ones. But the policy, making policy means understanding the trade-off and setting the appropriate priorities for the countries and for the region and for the globe. Therefore, internally, from the World Bank experience, I can share with you, every year we do work programming. Again and again, I advocate for agriculture and environment. Increasingly, it is not that easy. There are so many competing demands for infrastructure, education, clean water, etc., etc. So what I would like to put as a challenge for you is, for the agriculture and food security that we believe it is important, are we articulating what we know in a convenient way to convince those policymakers? Second one is also related to that, how we communicate, not only the content, but how we communicate to general publics, the civil societies, not just the government officials. In the era of Arab Spring, I think is extremely important. The World Bank, again, I speak from my own experience, tend to go to the top government authorities. And usually we make the decision, it's very top-down. That approach is no longer valid, and we recognize it. And next week I'm going to Egypt, and one of the things that I'm going to do is hold an informal roundtable discussion with students, civil societies, and medias, just to have a conversation, to answer any questions they may have, the why we think that agriculture and environment areas is an important priority for Egypt. Lastly, results. 2007 World Development Report, which is the flagship report we do every year, was Agriculture Vision to Actions. After we published the report, we realized it's full of visions, but very short on actions. And then we are admitting that. Translating a lot of knowledge, lots of visions, and shared visions in many ways, I think we need to focus in a development business how to translate that vision to action. And what's even more importantly, in the world of Arab Spring, we need to be accountable for the results we deliver and be able to share that results in a public way so that we are accountable for. The information we are sharing are evidence-based and credible. Thank you, and I look forward to fruitful Q&A later on.